human trafficking is a growing problem in our state and is a threat to families, women, and children. Victims may be working in the restaurant you go to or pick the tomatoes in your salad. 50,000 women and children are trafficked into the US every year. Women in labor trafficking are often double victims because of the sexual violence they endure. Domestic sex trafficking has at least 100,000 children in the US. In Seattle alone, there are at least 300 to 500 victims here, but it's also a statewide problem. Danica from Federal Way disappeared suddenly when she was just 17. Evidence strongly support that she was sold in hotels. Danica's story could happen to someone you love. I am Rose Gunderson, the Executive Director of Washington Engage. Our story began when Dina and I, the two co-founders, combined our legal, business, and nonprofit background. For 3 years, we worked hard to organize and train advocates from multiple organizations to support the development and passage of over 20 anti-trafficking bills into law. The hard work paid off. This year, our state's human trafficking laws received a perfect score rating from a national policy organization. This experience helped us realize that change is possible if we empower people, organize them, set measurable goals, and give them the tools and strategies to take action. This helped us think that we can stop human trafficking if we scale and replicate what we've done in legislation to create change in social and economic systems. When you consider the multitude of vulnerable women and children in our state, we need to dream and think big. We piloted a test and recruited Brenda Oliver, a children's advocate, to form the Federal Way Coalition Against Trafficking. Besides raising awareness, they were able to motivate policy change in a couple key sectors. For too long, victims were arrested. The partnership with law enforcement they formed motivated them to be trained to enforce our top-rated laws by going after the traffickers. This partnership sends a strong message to the city. Not in my city. The coalition also reached out to the school district, which opened the door for their volunteers to present a youth trafficking prevention program to over 4,000 students from classroom to classroom. For the students, it was their first time learning how to protect themselves and their peers from being trafficked. The Federal Way success was so encouraging that we developed a plan. We first organized activists and groups into a coalition, and we empowered them to partner with multi-sectors to generate collective impact in their own community. A leader with national experience on this issue, Ruth Hill, joined our team. We formed 7 more coalitions from Whatcom to Thurston counties just this year. We provide peer-to-peer coaching for the coalition leaders to share successes and resources. You should hear the excitement we have on our conference calls. We also train them on collective impact, a promising methodology to create large-scale social change. In our all-day training last month, our coalition members brought their law enforcement, elected officials, and leaders from key sectors, and we learned collective impact all together. Coalition members are from a broad spectrum of organizations that have not worked together before. They're seeing the value of strategic collaboration. Our board has a set of funding stream to support a budget of $170,000 for next year. This will fund the professional staff we need to build tools and create a scalable model to replicate coalitions statewide. Our work has received attention from Demand Abolition, a national organization based in Boston who just completed a site visit with us. Their director told us that our network of coalition is the only one of its kind in the nation, and we're talking about replicating nationwide. An award for us tonight will secure the first funding need to support to match the offer from Demand Abolition. Thank you.